Hey everyone, I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews. Of course, a channel dedicated to reviewing quality at different price points. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I've seen a lot of advertisements for, and that is HelloFresh. Is it good? Let's talk about it. All right, so you've probably seen 100 different advertisements for HelloFresh if you're on the internet, especially YouTube at all. They are all over the place and they really want you to buy their service. And I was actually very intrigued by this because I'm the type of person that this is perfect for. I have a family of 4 with 2 kids, and we don't always have a lot of time to cook really good meals. So having something that they ship it here and they have instructions on making everything is ideal for us, especially because we're not necessarily good cooks. We do okay, but we're not totally great. So I was very curious about this. Now, some of you might not know this, but I'm a writer in my time that I'm not doing videos for this. And so I was doing an article at the time about food, especially subscription boxes, and one of them was HelloFresh. So they sent a box for that article. Now, it's not related to this video at all, but since I got a box for that article, I decided that I would go ahead and film everything because I wanted to talk about it for this video. I think it'd be a great time to talk about something like this to see if it's good or not. And especially because they advertise high quality food at a reasonable price, I think this is great for the channel. Now, they actually have no idea that I'm making this, so I don't have any obligation to say anything about HelloFresh, positive or negative, so I'm gonna give my honest opinions here. Now, if you're not aware of what HelloFresh is a subscription box where you pay to have them ship you ingredients for food, and then you make it in your home. You have a lot of different menus to choose from, so many that it was almost overwhelming how many you can choose from. They have different categories that you can choose from as well, which I find really convenient. They have family friendly, which means they have great food for kids, picky eaters. They have vegan, they have gluten-free, they have paleo, they have low calorie. They have a ton of different specialized menus, and then they change the menus per week for different things, and I think they even have some seasonal menus that come in and out as well. They give you an option of how many people you're cooking for, as well as how many meals you want for that week, and then they ship everything out for you at one time. When the box comes in the mail, it comes in a recyclable package. It comes with all the ingredients you need in individual bags. Then there are some frozen products in the bottom of the box as well. Everything is laid out really well. It's labeled really well. And then they have the recipe cards, and the recipe cards go through all the ingredients, how to prepare the food, how much time it will take, and of course, how to make everything. And the menu that I'm gonna be showing you here is the Italian chicken over lemony spaghetti. Now, they sent us 3 menus for this box here, and one of them was a hamburger, and the other one was a great other meal as well. All 3 of them were fantastic. I mean, they were really, really good. I was surprised at how good they were. And I was also surprised at how I could make them good. For this meal though, the Italian chicken was pretty simple, I think, as far as how long it took to make and the ingredients that we're taking to make. So I thought that for the purpose of this video, it'd be an easier one for me to shoot. And I was right. It was pretty easy. I chopped up all the cucumbers. I grated the lemons. I got all the ingredients out. I sauteed the zucchini. I cooked the chicken. I cooked the spaghetti. I cooked everything. And I think it actually came out pretty well. I'm sure that Gordon Ramsay would do a much better job than me. But I think overall, all things considered, for someone who isn't a really great cook, I can follow directions pretty well. I think everything came out pretty good. And again, this was delicious. This was an amazing meal. This Italian chicken was fantastic. So I really loved how everything turned out. And I also love how you can keep the cards for later if you want, and then you can just repeat everything. Some of the ingredients are prepackaged and pre-mixed, like maybe some of the seasonings or some of the sauces. So you'll kind of have to be creative there. But overall, the recipes are pretty easy to replicate for future use. So if you wanted to recreate this Italian chicken meal or the hamburger, you could do that pretty easily. And I like that a lot. Now, HelloFresh is really big on fresh ingredients, like really fresh. They're really big on recycled products and being eco-conscious. I think all of that is fantastic. Now, as for the price, I think the price is pretty good, especially when you get a coupon. The price for 3 meals per week for 4 people is $90, I believe. But then they have various coupons that you can get. The coupon, I believe, was 1 free box whenever you do 3 weeks or 4 weeks of HelloFresh subscription. So right away, you get $35 off the first box, and then the rest of the money is applied toward the rest of the weeks of your subscription service. It's kind of a strange coupon scenario, and I kind of wish they did it better because it's hard to commit to 4 weeks of HelloFresh for that money. But that being said, a coupon is a coupon, so I'm thankful either way. I really liked HelloFresh. I loved their food a lot. I love their convenience. I love how fast it was to make the food. I love how great it tasted, and they were really fresh. Everything is packable again, and you can recycle everything if that's important to you. And the value for what you get is actually very good for something that is high quality, that is easy to make, quick to make, and is shipped to your door. I think it is a very good value. As far as criticisms, I don't really have many, but I think that the one criticism that I would have is that you don't have many options of how many meals you can choose from. If it were up to me, I would choose maybe 1 or maybe 2 meals per week instead of the 3 or 4 meals that they suggest. For what me and my family would do, we would probably use fewer meals for the service. So it's kind of difficult for us to really commit to doing HelloFresh more often because we know that we're gonna have excess food. Also, as a side note, after doing this initial review, I found out later that HelloFresh does actually offer a 2 meal per week plan. So I'm not sure if this is a new addition or if it's something I just overlooked before doing this video. And when comparing the price of all 3, I did notice that the price of the 2 meal per week is more expensive per serving than the 3 and 4 meal per week. So final thoughts here. Is HelloFresh good? Is it good? Yes. The answer is yes. It is definitely good. It is definitely worth it. I think they offer a lot for what you get here. It is a fair price and great products, great service overall. I am really super impressed by HelloFresh, and I have no reason to say that other than personal experience being wowed by what they've done. Would I buy it again? And the answer is maybe. I definitely want to in the future, and I hope that HelloFresh sees this video and maybe alters their menu plan to offer a selection of fewer meals per week for some people who don't want to commit to maybe 3 or 4 meals per week. If they offered that service, I would do this in a heartbeat because HelloFresh is fantastic. As for us, we've almost been there and we've almost bought it again, but we've always been kind of reluctant to do so because we know that we're not gonna be using 3 meals per week. But if they do fewer meals in the future, we're all in. So that's all I have for this video on HelloFresh. Is it good? Absolutely, it's really good. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments what your experiences are, what your thoughts are on HelloFresh. I'd love to know your thoughts. Thanks again for watching Beast Made Reviews. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Love you for it. And click that little bell so you get a notification every time I make an upload. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews.